Alright, round one, playing first, and this is a keep. Nice looking hand. We've got a human, 2-drop. Then we can go into True Fate Sensor at worst. Go into our second human, into the Scarecrow, so we can put out some fatties and equip them up and start attacking. Looks like a good start. Alright, we'll offer the trade, and then we'll see what we draw, I guess, but as of now, we're just going. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be True Fate Sensor. So let's play a land, because I feel like that discourages the block. I mean, I'm not super unhappy. Yeah, my opponent blocks there. Let's just play the True Fate Sensor. Okay, so let's leave the Accomplice back and just play the Hunter and pass. And the reason I'm not attacking with the Accomplice is if he has an answer for my Hunter, I want to be able to block the Courier with the Accomplice. Because whether or not the Accomplice is equipped or not, it's going to have to trade with the Courier if he leaves it back. Okay, Bloodbriar. No problemo. So let's say I equip up my Hunter and swing. What is the power and toughness there? It's going to be a 5/5, so he'd have to... He doesn't have a good double block, and either of those double blocks is fine with me, actually. So why don't we equip up the Hunter? If I equip up the Accomplice, he can just trade it off for the Courier, which isn't great. And if he has Borrowed Hostility, he'd still have to use 2 cards. My other option is... I kind of don't want... I kind of want him to... If he's only got 1 red mana up, I feel like it's less likely to have a trick. I can still equip and drop a Condemned as well. I'd like to get the Scarecrow down, but... I think we're just going to equip up the Hunter, swing with a 5/5. Guess we can play a green mana, threaten a trick again. This kind of leaves up Murder, which I feel like discourages blocks. Oh, okay. So he's gonna give us the pick. We're gonna take out his Bloodbriar and Courier. Okay, it's actually fine. We could have actually left him with the Courier, but I don't like that. I want to leave him with the 1 toughness guy. It's actually a just fine trade for us. Really not that bad. So let's just play the Condemned and then pass. Like, he got rid of our Hunter, but it cost him 2 pretty valuable cards, and we still have the Censor to continue the Beat Fest. So we're going to take the Whelp here. No play. Well, alright. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Well, alright. Let's equip up the sensor on the accomplice, and then we're going to swing with both. Alright, it's actually not that bad. So let's see. If I just kill one, I still think he kills the accomplice, right? Because he deals 2 to it and then 3 to it. So I just kill both the devils here, which isn't that bad. I guess I want to cheat out the weirded vampire now to deal the extra damage, because I'm not going to be able to block the deranged whelp either way. I don't want to. So let's get the extra damage out there. Either way, he can't kill my condemned or my weirded vampire, and he's going to lose both his devils. So this actually works out fine. That's a good trade for us, because Dance with Devils is a good card. Honestly, we're really not losing very much value, if any value at all. Basically just have a pretty good board, have a true faith sensor that we can fuss around with. Okay, that's all right. We can tolerate that. I mean, got the accomplice out of graveyard too. We've got the true faith sensor, like I said, it's keeping us active, and I mean, that's a good draw. I can't, let's see. So something I could do is get some extra damage, but like I can equip here and play the Scarecrow, and then he can't even attack with the Whelp. I like that, actually, instead of the Pariah. Pariah is also, it deals less damage than Scarecrow. Granted, we're going to have to pay an extra mana for it, but I don't see how that's a big deal. We have the mana to pay for it. This is just better because it keeps back his Whelp, so it prevents damage to us. We get some extra damage in, and we get a more powerful guy on the board. Okay. Okay, so we can afford to discard that land to the Condemned too, which means his blocks are not very good. So let's just bash with both. So do I want to deal 8 to him here? I don't have a need for the land, so I guess we can. Otherwise I can leave it back defensively, but we kind of want to pull ahead on the race here a little bit. Although, does he have the mana to flip this? He only needs one more. So I can discard the land to block it, which might actually be better so he doesn't get the 3-2. Alright. Let's play the Pariah. Got to pay the extra mana for it, but that's alright. Plus, if we discard now, both of our guys get buffed. So yeah, that's way better to hold on to it. Although, getting him to 4 life might have been a little significant too. Alright, so he can't flip his Howler now. Okay, so I'm almost considering just taking it here. He can't kill me with one red because he can't do Uncaged Fury plus like a even a Uncaged Fury plus Confront's not enough to kill me. So I might just want to take it here. I could discard and then block with my Condemned, but is that? I guess that's fine. All right, let's do it. I mean, it feels like if we can, we should. So we're just going to block here. That seems fine. Yeah, I don't think that was very good. He just used like a million cards. All right. Okay. I wonder if I could have just killed my opponent at some point by putting out the zombie, flipping my pariah, making him sack all his dudes, equipping the scarecrow, and just dealing 5 to him. Maybe I missed that. But no, he like 2-for-1 himself, so I don't think so. That was weird. The Shrill Howler attack plus Prey Upon Hamlet Captain. I mean, lost a lot of goodies there. So we're playing against green red. It looks like he's got somewhat of a werewolf plan, right? The Whelp, the Howler. But then he's just got some, random dudes. Not that any of them are bad. The Bloodbrier's good, and from what I saw, he's got a byway courier, and he might have some other ways to investigate. We didn't see anything that the Mockery can hit yet, is that right? I can't recall anything, but I probably still want it. So let's keep it around for now and go to game 2. Okay, well, this hand needs some creatures, but I think we're going to keep it because the mana's good, and it doesn't seem like a hand we should be mulliganing. Like any creature, and we can at least get the True Faith Sensor. We have a fair amount of 2-drop creatures, too. Like, there's definitely some cards this hand does not want to draw, but I think this is a fine keep. I mean, it's going to be bad if we get aggroed out, but I guess we just got to hope we don't. Or we draw a 2-drop. Perfect. All we needed. All right, grapple. Not too bad. Way to find another creature, perhaps. So we can fuss with that next turn. All right. Mockery of Nature. Huh. All right, let's pass the turn. I'm gonna offer the block with the Reaver, so I won't grapple until the Wolf's dead in case there's nothing else to grab. Opponent did miss a land drop. Okay. That's good news for us, actually. All right. So let's grapple. See what we get. Ooh. Scavenger seems good. Scavenger, something that's going to let us get back our courier, so I like that. So we got our Scavenger back. So now we can equip the sensor on our wolf and swing. Alright. The next turn we play the Scavenger. So opponent's got 5 spells in hand. Something to note there. That could be a problem at some point. But so far it's all well and good. Alright, opponent missing land drops here. We gotta really capitalize hard. So we'll swing at the wolf again, play the Scavenger, get back the courier. I mean, Tamia's Journal is always good early, but we want to get some more bodies out there for sure. Especially since now he can't even attack with the Whelp. Because if he'd had a combat trick, there'd be no reason why he wouldn't attack with the Reaver when we don't have any open mana, which we didn't last turn. So it's pretty telling that he doesn't have a combat trick. If he draws another land, it's maybe a different story. But, alright. The opponent just could not draw the land. Got frustrated and quit. I mean, we had some excellent turns coming up here, right? Like, re-equip Scavenger plus play Courier, swing with a 5/4 onto my opponent's board, which is just going to crush him. And then eventually this Abundant Maw was going to really seal it up a little bit. So, alright. Opponent got mana screwed. We'll take what we can get, especially in something as cutthroat as single elimination. Alright, we'll see you in round 2.